Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our next lesson, Unit 12, Have You Ever? Today we are going to learn how to talk about life experience using present perfect tense. We will also learn new words with take and get and practice how to talk about transport and travel in everyday English. Today, our main aim is to help you talk about your experiences and use the present perfect tense confidently in conversation. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to ask and answer have you ever questions, use common expressions with take and get, and talk about transport and travel in everyday English. Today we are going to learn about present perfect tense. We use this tense to talk about our experience and actions that happened in the past but are connected to now. The form is have or has and past participle. For example, I have visited Paris and she has never flown in a plane. We use have with I, you, we, they, and has with he, she, it. We use present perfect in three main ways. First, to talk about life experience, like I have been to London or he has met a famous actor. Second, for unfinished time periods, such as I have watched 3 movies this week. And third, for past actions with results now, like I have lost my keys, that means I don't have them now. We often use time words such as ever, never, just, already, yet, for, and since. For example, have you ever been to Italy? Or I have just finished my homework. So remember, we use past perfect to connect the past and the present, and it helps us to talk about things we have done in our lives and our experience up to now. Now let's look at some common words we use with the present perfect tense. We use just to talk about something that happened a very short time ago. For example, I have just had dinner. We use already to say something happened before now or already than expected. For example, the film has already started. You can also say the film has started already. We use yet or in negative sentence and questions to mean before now or until now. For example, he hasn't arrived yet. Have you eaten yet? We use for to talk about a period of time. For example, he has lived in Paris for a long time. We use since to talk about the starting point of time. For example, I have lived here since 2010. And finally, we use ever and never to talk about life experience. For example, have you ever been to Europe? He has never been abroad. So remember, these words help us to show how long, when, and if something has happened in our life until now. Now, let's continue practicing the present perfect tense with some fun exercise about life experience. Look at the list of the activities you will talk about, things you have or haven't done in your life. For example, have you ever won a competition? Have you ever met a famous person? Have you ever swum underwater? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. And give short details if you can. Next is exercise 3. In this exercise, you will complete the questions and answers using just, already, or yet. Let's look at an example. Have you finished packing? No, not yet. I have only just started. Now complete all the sentences in your book. Now it is reading time. Now let's read about Lexi and her trip in Europe. She is talking about her travel experience, so we will use the present perfect and the past simple tense in this activity. You need to read the text carefully and put the verbs in brackets into the correct tense. Now let's check your understanding of the text. Ask and answer the questions about Lexi. Use full sentence and the present perfect where it's needed. Now let's move on the next topic. Explorers, ancient and modern. Look at the names and pictures of these famous explorers. Leif Erikson, Christopher Columbus, Edmund Hillary, Neil Armstrong. Talk about what you already know about them. Ask and answer these questions together. What nationality were they? Why are they famous? Which places did they explore and discover? You don't need to write full sentence, just share what you know. So now look at the photos of the four modern explorers: Gary Connery, Lenny Cox, Robinson, and Karen Doug. Read the introduction and titles. Answer these questions. Who are they? What do they do? Who are these different from? How are they different from past explorers? Today we will learn about two English verbs, get and take. We use get to obtain or receive something. For example, I get a coffee every morning from the cafe. Or he got a new bicycle. We use take to move something from its place. For example, I often take my car to the garage, or she took my pencil case. Remember, get, receive something, take, move, or carry something. Next, we will practice using expressions with take and get. Replace the underlined words in the sentence with the correct word from the sentence. He has taken pictures, photographed. She got into the water, entered. And there are some common expressions. Take, a test, married, off your coat, a long time, a lot of emails, it easy, home late. Get very wet, ready, better, soon, on off the bus, bored. Then complete the sentence with the take or get on in the correct form. For example, the best way to get the airport is to take a taxi. The doctor told me to take it easy if I want to get better soon. We got married last year and got very wet, but it was a very great day. Now we are going to learn some common words and expressions used for transport and travel. We have words connected to bus, train, and plane. Let's sort them into the correct column. Bus, bus stop, travel, cart, double-decker. Train, railway station, platform, timetable, buffet car, season ticket, waiting room. Plane, airport, departure board, arrivals, customs, check-in desk, boarding pass, hand luggage. Some words can belong to more than one column. For example, a ticket office can be at a train station or an airport. In exercise 5, read the conversation carefully. Put the lines in the correct order to make each conversation make sense. Remember to use the new words then when you talk about travel and transport. Keep practicing with a partner, and soon it will be easy to use them in everyday English. Today's homework. Task 1. Match the question with the words with the answers. For example, what did you take on holiday? A backpack. When did you leave? Last September. Why did you leave? Because I needed a holiday. Task 2. Read the poem. Why did you leave? And think about who asks questions and who answers them. Task 3. Complete the poem with the correct words. So today we have learned present perfect tense, a new vocabulary about transport, travel, and the question words. Keep practicing these words and grammar at home. Goodbye, students.